Alright guys, we're gonna react to our buddy here, All That Jazz. I don't know why my head's like down lower on this one. I think I changed it for the widescreen, but let's give it a watch. There's been a lot of drama with 2K at the moment. So much drama. All this stuff there. When they first announced the player market, they advised every player is going to be in the player market, and now they have changed what they said. And now there's some players you can only get in packs, which is going against everything that they promised. So a lot of people are leaving. I've uninstalled when Troy Dan rips some packs for the Kareem 100 promo. 824 packs for Kobe, no Kareem. So I uninstalled on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. I know there's still some people playing it, but I don't think they deserve our money or our time, to be honest. They got rid of the auction house. They had a pay to level 40 day one, which I think is so stupid. You should have to earn it. Yes, maybe pay a little bit to level up a couple of times, but to go to level 40 on day one just takes the purpose of the grind.
Here we go. So
let's check it out. This is Jazz, guys.
Video, but I feel like I should say something because I've just done something I thought I'd probably never do, which is I've just given up on my team. I want to explain to you guys why, what it means, what the future of the channel is. You might care, you might not, but I just feel like I need to make the video just to get it out there, just to say what I really want to say right now. I've been playing my team.
Let's pause it. I'll put a link to his channel in the description of this video, so you can go check him out, give him some love on that video, and also sub up to his channel. Check it out. He's got some cool stuff, so appreciate you, and let's get back to it.
Since 2K20, and the fun for my team for me has always been the community. It's the community first, right? Look at my content, look at the things I've done, the podcast, the tournament. It's always really just been about that community, and I look back on just those two things. I look back on the podcast and I look back on the tournament, and how many of those creators have already left. They're gone. More than half of the people that played in that charity tournament last year don't play the game anymore. It's been like 12 months and we've lost over half the people that played in a charity tournament a year ago. Like, that's where it's gone. So I felt for a while like the community is kind of falling apart, and I don't really know where we are as a community anymore. Like, you know, you go back, you look at people like Spacewood Bird back in the day, like Shake. We had just so many creators, Jay Canada, people that I used to watch daily, and they're just gone. They've disappeared. They're doing other things, and a lot of them are doing things that are, I guess, way more successful than they definitely would be on my team right now, so fair play. But where does that leave us, and where does that leave the rest of the community? The truth is, we still have creators that are doing amazing things, you know, DBG, Henry, Ty, JC, there's quite a few people still out there sticking it out, especially on YouTube. You know, some incredible Twitch streamers as well, people like Splash, but all of them I still feel are getting less than they should be getting, right? I felt like this for a long time. Even someone like Henry that gets whatever 80,000, 100,000 views should be doing 3-4 times that. And why? Why have people left? And why are the people that have stayed not getting the attention that they really should be? And the answer is our community shrinking, which is, you know, our community. It's content creators, it's my friends, you know, people leaving the mode, is really indicative of the wider community leaving the game. That's what's happening. There's not as many people making content. There's not as many people watching content. And like I said, just fair play to the people that are sticking it out and really making it work, because we've just reached a point, I feel, that I can't move past. We've been in a lot of situations before. This time last year, I was ranting on the podcast about the RNG seasons, you know, the seasons that were completely based around the cards like Mike Bantam that were completely unobtainable. And that's probably the most miserable I've ever been playing this game. But then some things happened, right? Like, I was in conversation with 2K, and it felt like they were really trying to pull things forward. And in the end, we got to sort of season 7, things picked up, and I kind of put it behind me, and I was like, okay, we can crack on. And at the start of this year, I was a big fan of the player market. I've got videos on it on this channel. I was a big fan of the player market. First week, I remember grinding for that Amethyst Devil Booker. I got him for free. I've always been someone who spent money on the game. I didn't feel like I needed to do that as much this year. We were in a good place, so we just moved forward. But we've got to a place now where the content in the game, we have no auction house. I liked that. I was like, okay, fine. No more auction house, we've moved to player market. Now we've got neither. How did we get here? In talking about the community, I mean, just look at Twitter. For the whole week, we've just seen people panning this mode, this concept, and rightfully so. Absolutely rightfully so. It's the first time. I've played FIFA for years. I've played 2K for years. It is the first time in any game I've ever seen where we have gambling only content.
Yeah.
I don't like to throw around the word gambling, and I've always been kind of harsh on people that have used it before because, yes, packs are gambling, but there's always been an alternative, right? Whether it's the auction house, the player market, there's always been like a secondary avenue to get those cards. And people are saying, oh, they've done this before, this is just 2K being 2K. No, it isn't. No, it's not. This is the first time we've had now back-to-back weekly content which is gambling only. There isn't a second route. You can't go grind for MT and pick up this card out of the auction house. No. You can't go snipe and pick up this card out of the auction house. You can't grind MT in the game right now, go to the player market and pick up this card. The only singular way to get cards like Shea, LeBron, Giannis, the cards that dropped today, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe, D-Rob, the only single way to get these cards is through gambling. We've never seen this before. And it's a point of, it's not a point of no return. I could definitely come back from this. I could definitely pick up the mode if things change down the line. But right now, I'm done. There is no scenario, zero scenario where I will play this mode the way it is right now. Why would I? All That Jazz is a content creator, right? He's a guy that enjoys talking about my team, that enjoys playing the mode, that, I really enjoy the discussion side of it more than anything else. I find it interesting. But Jazz, me, the person behind this, the person that's going to be 40 in 3 months, I have worked in the charity sector for 15 years and I have seen the absolute worst outcomes of addiction. The worst outcomes imaginable of addiction. And one of those addictions is gambling. We have an E for Everybody game that is fully based around gambling. I can't do that with a clear conscience. I might be a next maker, I might, whatever. I can't do that with a clear conscience. I can't promote it. I can't tweet about it. I can't do anything. I can't say anything that's positive. And I've been here before. 2021, I left the game for a while and I don't know what's going to happen now. Maybe I'll leave for a while, I'll come back. But right now, there is just no way I'm going to even engage or choose to talk about this stuff because all of it's promotion. I get a lot of engagement on Twitter. It only takes one post for me to go, oh my God, I can't believe this content. Like, I pulled packs today, right? I just burnt my MT. I had 2 million MT. I was like, I'm just going to burn it all. So I pulled some All-Star packs and then I pulled some of the new packs, Wild West packs. And I pulled LeBron. I pulled D-Rob. And even if I post and say, oh, I pulled D-Rob, but, I'm still getting off the game, there's going to be one person that sees that and goes, he pulled D-Rob. That's all they're going to see. That's all they're going to see. And they're going to go open packs. Yep. And I will be the reason for it. So I just can't, with a clear conscience, can't do it. So we reached the tipping point. That's where we are right now. If this changes in the future, great. But I think this is a real tipping point for the community. Now, I don't know where the community sit in what 2K's ambitions are, because it's been decimated over the last 5 years. Like, it has been systematically destroyed. It's never been backed. It's never been supported. It's never been encouraged. All the cool things that we've done. I spoke about the tournament. We did that all by ourselves, no support. So I don't know where they are, what they're looking for in sort of content creators or partners. I don't know, and I work with them. I do know that right now they don't want to hear anything. Like, I'm specifically talking about the NBA US side. Don't want to hear anything. So I want to caveat this a little bit. Like, I'm not panning 2K. I'm not even panning NBA 2K24 because the game is fine. I'm going to go play my career, which I should have been doing for a long time. Play Now's there, my NBA's there. Everything that I want to do. We talk about 2K having a monopoly when we talk about my team, but actually everything that we want to do in the game, we can do for free. The reason we play my team is we're conditioned to do it. And for a lot of people, it's just the community. I understand because I've done the same thing. I've continued to play the mode because I don't want to leave the community. I don't have to leave the community. I might have to, I don't know. But what I know is I'm not going to continue to go down this road that we've reached now, where I just can't pass. I'm not going to continue to go down that road to stay in the community or stay relevant. I'm perfectly content with my actual life, you know. Very little about what you see on Twitter or any of that stuff is my actual personality. It's just a character. It's a content creator. I don't know, but it's not me. I know who I am. I'm humble. That's who I am as a person. But this is an issue specifically with NBA US side. They don't want to hear it. It's the first time ever. It's the first time ever. We had so many amazing conversations. I've put comments about this stuff. I don't know. They don't want to hear it. They're doing what they want to do, and fair play. Do what you want to do. But the game is fine. The game is fine. I will still play it. In fact, I'll probably still stream it. It just won't be my team. And I feel like I need to ask this question to anyone watching this. What's your reason for playing my team right now? Before, it used to be to collect cards, to build squads, all of this stuff. You can do pretty much all of that stuff, including playing online and play now, for free without any engagement in cards. A card collecting mode would be fun, but we just don't have one that's accessible. So what do we do now? So I'm going to continue to play 2K. I'm not like quitting as an ex-maker. I don't know. They might fire me off this video. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm going to stand on my principles. But my relationship with 2K UK is really good. Like, those guys are fantastic. You know, I'm going to work with them on WWE stuff. Like I said, if I don't get kicked out, every possibility I will, and I'll be absolutely fine with that. I'm going to work with them on WWE stuff. I'm going to continue to play 2K. But the purpose of this video is my team. The mode has lost its relevance because it's irrelevant. There's no need to play the mode anymore. There's no satisfaction that comes from it. Yeah. The only satisfaction people get from this mode right now is endorphins from pulling packs. That's the whole mode. It's no different. I hate to say it, and I'm finally going to say it. It's no different to going to a casino. I've never gambled in my life. I've never spent a single penny gambling on anything in my life. Why am I doing it on a video game? I'm not. That's the answer. So what does the future hold? I really want to make content, and the other thing I've come to realize is how much my team being my focus has stopped me making content, because I want to make content on games I really play and enjoy. I would actually love to do like a My Career series. I play a lot of F1 Manager, both. I would love to play and stream that stuff, make videos. WWE's coming out soon. You know, I love UFC as a game. So I'm going to go down that road. I've been talking about this for a long, long time. I've got, like, my business is growing right now, so I need to focus on that for a couple of months. But come April, sort of May, that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm just going to start streaming, making videos. I'll probably be streaming to 2 people, and maybe 10 of you will show up and watch a video. Maybe one of you will leave a comment. But I'm completely...
Good morning, mate.
Hey, Hippie, how are you?
The alternative is endorsing this gambling simulator and swallowing all my principles, all my morals, all my values just to get an extra 100 views on something. I'm not prepared to do it. My engagement on Twitter is done when it comes to this game. And, you know, maybe down the road they will go down a different path and maybe I'll go back to it. But I don't know. Right now, I can't say for sure. I've always been able to say, even when I stepped away from the game, that I'll come back. This is the worst it's ever been. I'm going to say it again. It's the first game that ever went to gambling only content. It is what it is.
So that's all that jazz, guys. I'll put a link in the video so you go check it out.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. I had a good sleep. Probably ready to get on some Enshrouded, I reckon. But yeah, I thought I'd do a little reaction video to all that jazz's post. He's now off my team. He had a great point where he was talking about you can still play the other modes, which I don't know. I just felt if a game's gonna have gambling only content, when they've promised us that all cards would be in the player market and they go against it, I don't think they deserve any of my time on any of their modes. But you never know, we might come back for some My Career, stuff like that. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you on the next one. Catch you, mates.